What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got episode number 65 of the No Money Spent Squad series, and in this video, the main goal at the end of it is to add a 98 overall Sugar Rush champion to the squad without spending any of our coins. So let's go ahead and jump right on into the episode. So here is the goal. We have 5,000 carrots right now. We're roughly about halfway there to being able to open up the fantasy pack that gives you any of the part 1 98 overall Sugar Rush champions, and it would be a B&D pack, but we know the card that we want. It's going to be 98 overall HaHa Clinton Dix. We have a Packers, Eagles, Chiefs theme team on this account. He would be perfect as an upgrade at the free safety position, which is currently held down by Xavier McKinney, who's been fantastic for me. But we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, it was a smart decision. I mean, that's just a pick. I tell you what, this Xavier McKinney card's been pretty good. No, thank you. I think Wednesday up. That's gotta be a pick. Thank you. Playoff. Give me that! Oh, that's a return right there. That is a return right there. So how did we get to 5,000 carrots? It's a combination of a few things. We've played through all of the solo challenges available. In the Sugar Rush Field Pass, we're up to level 9, which gave us a handful of carrot rewards, including the level 9 reward was 1,000 carrots. The remaining carrots that we've earned have been from house rules. I haven't played it a ton. If I had to guess, I've probably won somewhere between about 11, 12 to 15 games, and I've done it mostly offline, so I don't have any gameplay highlights or clips for you guys from house rules. I've mostly been doing it like when I'm letting the dogs out or in between working on videos for my channel, so we'll get some gameplay highlights for you and some gameplay on Twitch probably early this week. And on next episode, episode 66, which will be on Friday, we're hoping to actually kind of do the same thing, add another 98 overall champion from the Sugar Rush promo to the squad without having to spend any of our money, and we're going to have to get more carrots by grinding through house rules. So in the next episode, that's going to be the plan. This episode, same thing, but we got to get up to that 10,000 mark, and how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to start by opening up these free packs that we've unlocked, and again, this is all from the solo challenges and the field pass rewards there, and unless we get something really good out of these like 90 and 92 plus packs, which are B&D, these are probably going to end up getting quick sold for additional carrots. And then we're going to go through the binder and quick sell just about every card that's in that binder that's not playing on our team. So we'll see where we get, and then we'll be purchasing a card here, 92 out of a 90 plus. So at least we didn't get the bare minimum there. We'll open up another 90 plus. You know, I don't expect anything good. The rerolls from this program have been absolutely terrible, and we're probably going to open up some of those as well. But as far as the B&D packs go, I don't think I've really heard too many people having crazy luck on them. I would love to just pull Xavier McKinney straight out of a 92 plus pack. I mean, that would save me a ton of time and a ton of carrots, but you know, the likelihood of that happening obviously is incredibly small. But here's our final 92 plus pack, and we're going to get another 92. So I think we got 3 92s and a 90 out of that. We do have a few baskets to open up, and we also did get 10 total games played in house rules, which means we unlocked this 95 overall Nico Collins. Now, he can be upgraded to a 98 OVR, but I'm just not a fan of his abilities, and I don't really need an upgrade right now at the wide receiver position. We did that in the last episode. So for this card, I'm actually going to go ahead and quick sell this one. We'll do it all together with the other cards we just opened up, but we are going to end up quick selling this, and we get 277 carrots by doing so. We also have 3 small egg baskets to open up. So on this account, and you know, you can go ahead and kind of take the same angle that I am if you want, if what I'm about to say sounds good to you. I'm going to prioritize upgrading my team and getting Sugar Rush players or just players on the squad in general over collecting a bunch of eggs. And that's because this is a no money spent account and I don't have a ton of currency right now. And because of that, and that we're at a 97 OVR, which is not bad at all if you're watching from home and your own no money spent squad's a 97 as well. I think you're doing a really, really good job right now. But again, my overall point here is that eggs are fun, and if I have leftover carrots at the end of upgrading the squad, I will open up some egg packs, but I'm not making it a priority because at the end of the day, the eggs are not going to be extremely profitable unless you get really, really lucky. My plan of attack is simply get as many carrots as I can, add as many 98s as I can to the squad, and then whatever I have left over, coins-wise or carrots-wise, you know, maybe we'll open up a few eggs there. But on Easter Sunday, on April 20th, this upcoming Sunday, our plan of attack then needs to be upgrading the squad even more because of the market crash that's likely going to happen. So when it comes to these small eggs, I think I'm going to end up quick selling all of them. I don't advise doing this if you're just going to re-roll them into additional egg packs, but for the simple fact that I'm going to be using these carrots to add a player to the team rather than just trying more opportunity to get lucky through egg packs, I'm not mad if you're quick selling in that situation. Now, we're probably going to get to this point in this episode where we also quick sell all of the cards in our binder, like I said earlier, players that are not on our team. So we do have a Season 7 pack here. I don't know why I just went boom or bust. I truly meant to go value recruitment there. So hopefully we get something good that's worth a lot of training. Highly doubt it now as we get, well, we got a 91 out of an 87 plus there, but it is a Campers Heroes card. So the rest of the packs, we'll just let those sit around. Let's first go ahead and quick sell all of these Sugar Rush cards that we have. And, you know, we're up to 6,890 carrots currently because we quick sold those 3 small gifts. If we combine that with the Nico Collins, all of these B&D cards we just got out of the pack, and the 55 carrots that EA was so generously nice enough to give us in the welcome pack, that's now going to bring our grand total up to 8,175. So we are not that far away without having to touch any of the assets in our binder. We're not that far away from getting to that 10,000 mark, which is a big, big W. Also, to nobody's surprise, we did not pull a golden ticket in our 20 opportunities that we had combined with Saturday and Wednesday. So here are all the quick sells that we earn from those golden ticket opportunity packs, a whopping total of 13.6 thousand coins. So we might as well quick sell those while we're here. So now I'm going to go through the binder and I'm going to quick sell, again, every card that's in the binder that's a player card that's not on our team. I really don't know like how much stuff we actually have in here, but you know, these are all cards. And if you've been following the series almost every episode, these are just simply all cards that we've earned from various free packs, whether it's, you know, value recruitment packs, packs from field passes, packs from promos, you name it. But we typically just send everything to the binder here. And, you know, it sometimes pays off. And in a situation like this, it's probably going to pay off because what we're going to do, and again, you don't have the greatest odds here, so I wouldn't be purposely buying training in this situation, but we're going to take all of the training that we get from quick selling all of these cards. I'm going to keep that one just in case. But all of these cards that we're quick selling, we're going to take the training that we get over to the Sugar Rush reroll, which produces absolutely terrible odds. So I'm not doing this, you know, in hopes that I'm going to pull a 98 or a 99 or something really good. I'm strictly doing it because it's going to be the best way, the most efficient and fastest way for me to convert all of this stuff, all 87 of these cards that we just selected, converting it into something outside of selling each individual card, which would take forever, and it's just simply not going to be worth it. So if we add this 328k to the 34k we have 362,000 worth of training that we're now going to head on over to the store with. According to my calculator, we should be able to open up this pack with the amount of training that we have 12 times, and you know what? I would not be surprised if we get 12 90 overalls. I opened up over 3 million training worth of this pack on my main account, and I got 195, like maybe 5 or 6 92s, and the rest were 90s. So the odds on this pack are terrible, but again, I'm doing this with the intention to convert my training over to carrots. We should be able to get above that 10,000 mark to redeem a 98 overall player on the squad. I'm going to open these up. If I get something amazing, you're going to see it. If not, we're just going to show you the binder sorted by newest cards and probably show you all 12 of the 90s that we're going to get out of this pack. And to absolutely no one's surprise here, all 12 cards were 90 overall, so unfortunately we're going to get the bare minimum, but I feel pretty confident in my head doing the math here that yes, we are going to eclipse that 10,000 carat mark, and indeed we did. We're at about 13,500 carats, so now we can head on over to the Carrot store and redeem our first free 98 overall Sugar Rush champion. So originally I was going to wait until after part 2 came out to make my decision on what player I would take out of this pack, again because 5 more cards, 5 more 98 overall champions should get added into here. But on Saturday, or maybe it was late Friday, EA actually added a refresh to this pack, and it does refresh now on April 17th, which means we should be able to open it up a second time, and we're basically about, 3.5 tenths. I don't know what fraction that would be. It's been a while since I've done fractions. Let's just say we're roughly around a third of the way to getting a second free one after we spend what we got to open up this pack. So that means the plan after today, after this episode, is to continue to grind through house rules, finish up the field pass on Thursday when we're able to, finish up the solos when we're able to on Thursday, and between those 3 things, we should be able to net enough carats to get us another set of 10,125 carats to open up this pack a second time, and we're either going to take Donovan McNabb that second time or hope that the Part 2 Sugar Rush champions are a whole lot better than the Part 1 cards. Luckily for me, in Part 1, there's 2 of the 5 cards in this pack that meet my theme team. Am I ready to upgrade my quarterback away from Taysom Hill? Probably not, but if there's no other good options, I eventually would end up taking McNabb as my second BND option. But Clinton Dix here is going to be a no-brainer. Xavier McKinney, as I showed you earlier in the episode, he's been fantastic for me, but he's starting to get a little bit outdated. Clinton Dix is still going to meet the theme team, and he just overall gets better abilities with universal coverage and secure tackler baked on. So we say a goodbye to 97 overall team of the year, Xavier McKinney. Very good card. We got him free out of a B&D pack, which worked out very well for me. He's now going to get sent to the binder. He will likely end up getting quick sold for training at some point, probably maybe by the next episode there. We'll see what else we have to quick sell when we get to that point if we need. I did do the math right now with 3,450 carats remaining. That means we need 6,675 to get to 10,125 to open up that second free pack here. And the ability points are going to work out, right? Because we were already spending 2 AP on Xavier McKinney. We now have to spend 2 AP on this Clinton Dix, but instead we're going to get universal coverage for that 2 AP. He also has secure tackler, and then we still have a handful of additional ability buckets that we can equip on this card for 0 AP. Because he has universal coverage, which pretty much gives you knockouts anywhere on the field, zone or man coverage, we use all of these other discounted ability buckets to mostly focus on tackling ability. So Pick Artist is still a must. We got that for 0. And then we ended up going with Deflator for 0, Enforcer for 0, and Acrobat. I did think about going Tackle Supreme, but we already have Secure Tackler. Tackle Supreme's the better of the 2, but we don't really need any of these. I'm never going to use Film Study. It's just not in my DNA there. None of the knockout abilities are required. I mean, we could go No Outsiders to help against the run, but because he gets universal coverage, it really makes the rest of the buckets outside of needing Pick Artists, you just really don't need them. But we'll go ahead and apply what we got, and that's what we're going to rock on this Clinton Dix, who's going to have 99 speed, 99 zone, 94 man, 97 hit power, 99 acceleration. This is not only our new free safety, but he could end up being the final free safety that we have on this squad to close out the year. Before we get out of here, here's a full look at the squad. Clinton Dix is the only upgrade, so the defense is exactly the same outside of that positional upgrade from the last episode. And overall, there's not really too many changes I need to make. I'm pretty happy with my cornerbacks now at this point. The pass rush is very good. Maybe a different user as we currently have right now, and you can't see him because he's on the specialist screen. But we have, well, actually, I can get this card out of here now. We had Zach Bond only on the specialist screen because I was trying to fulfill having 2 Sugar Rush players in my lineup, and that was the best way I could do it. Now that Clinton Dix is in there, he can replace that left outside linebacker. So again, our users currently are going to be Megatron and Zach Bond with Julian Blackman and Clinton Dix up top at safeties. Our pass rush on the outside, we still have Von Miller and James Harrison. The center of our defensive line, Gerald McCoy's holding it down, and then the corner, Sean Murphy Bunting, Charvarius Ward, Tony Gonzalez, and Jalen Ramsey, all at 99 speed, all have really good abilities. So are there better cards out there? Are there cards I can afford that are out there? Absolutely, but I'm not going to be pressed to make an upgrade or buy anything with coins probably until after eggs hatch. And then on the offensive side of the ball, I like my wide receivers. Are they a little outdated with A.J. Brown and John Ross? Maybe just a little bit, but I still like them. Taysom Hill is good to go. My offensive line for a no money spent account is fantastic. Tight end's probably going to be the main position I need to upgrade at some point soon, but for now, this is a squad that we're rolling with. We'll see what we get for part 2 of the Sugar Rush promo in the 98 overall champions. Again, if there's no good options out there that I want, then we're going to use our next free pick on Donovan McNabb. We'll sell to Taysom Hill. We'll remain our theme team intact there with McNabb getting Eagles Chem. We'll be able to get some coins back by selling Taysom Hill, probably push us over 1 million coins, and then we'll figure it out from there. But that is the episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.